Shout out to my new subscribers. You are welcome. Fire and Ice is a Nigerian movie showing on Ocean Montana TV on YouTube. If you have not watched this web movie, kindly watch the movie. The movie is interesting. We have Ocean Montana in this movie, Regina Daniels and James Gardner in this sweet movie. The movie Ocean Montana as Kim, Regina Daniels as Abby, and James Gardner as Mark. Kim has a boyfriend, Tola. Abby and Mark are engaged to be married and they were preparing for their wedding. They flew into the country in order to get married. Mark's mom does not approve of Abby because she believes Abby doesn't have respect and she disapproves of her son's girls a lot. But Mark was so stubborn about getting married to Abby because he loves Abby. The mom was disturbed about it. She was going up and down about there's not going to be any wedding, but amongst all this, they still went ahead to contract an event planner, which is Kim. Meanwhile, Kim and Mark are ex, like Kim was married to Mark, but the mom disapproved of the whole thing and then they separated. Without Mark's knowledge, Kim was the event planner for his wedding. She was the one planning the wedding. So when Abby told Kim to come over to the house for them to plan the wedding and for them to talk about the whole process, that was when Mark saw Kim and he was so shocked. Kim was shocked, but she had to do her business. She had to do what brought her there. But amidst the chaos between Abby and Mark's mom, she had to leave for that day. So Mark had to go to Kim to tell her to stop the whole wedding process, that she shouldn't plan the wedding. But Kim did not accept that. She said she has put in much work and oil and everything. But Mark was not able to tell Abby about Kim, that Kim was his ex. He did not tell Abby about it. He told Abby that they should use another event planner, but Abby was so stubborn and adamant about it. She said that Kim came highly recommended by her cousin and she did not accept what Mark told her. Up until Kim and Tola went out because Tola tried to propose to Kim. Kim disapproved and she said that she was thinking about the whole marriage process. But Kim later made up her mind and then she asked Tolu out and told Tolu that she was going to get married to Tolu. During that process, Abby and Mark walked into the same restaurant. They had to share the same table. That was when Mark got to find out from Tola that Kim had a son for him and they had a child together without his knowledge. And Abby was in a shock, like she was in a shock. Get She was so upset with Mark that Mark was allowing his ex to plan her wedding, but unknowingly to her, his ex-wife, not ex-girlfriend. So that night was a really difficult night for her because she had lots of things to take in. Tola also was upset with Kim because Kim did not tell him that Mark was in the country and the father of her son was in the country. She did not tell Tola about it. Tola was upset, Abby was upset, and Abby left angrily. Mark had to tell her mom, had to tell his mom about the grandchild. The mom was trying to be stubborn, wanted to use family name and all that to meet Kim. But Kim is a tough and a strong woman. She did not let the woman intimidate her because the woman wronged her and her mom for a long time. She did not allow the woman threaten her at all. But they came to a common ground when over for the time that he was absent from her life. And along the line, her heart got softened, and then she had to link the son to the dad and then to the grandmother eventually. They got along so well. Abby was so frustrated with the whole stuff, and then she was not ready to accept another woman's child. So she cheated on Mark with Stola because at that time it was co-parenting. Kim and Mark were doing nothing except that. So she had to tell Mark about it. She broke up with Mark and left. Mark, on the other hand, had to take Kim seriously, had to commit Kim, and then he proposed to Kim. They eventually got married. Yes. So what did you learn in this movie? Like, what will you have done if you were in Abby's shoes? Like, you were about to plan your wedding and then discovered that your wedding planner is your husband to be ex-wife. What will you have done? Thank you.